What's up there, fellow YouTubers? This is Chris from the Anomalies channel. I've got part 2 to the Mars Moon Phobos because I wasn't able to complete it. Well, at least there's a couple things on here that I wanted to go through, and believe it or not, this is just one side. I just wanted to show you guys. There may actually be a third part to this, but I wanted to show you this. One of my subscribers, Michael, he pointed out. He said, "Chris, I wonder if you saw this." This monolith, what looks like a monolith right here, you can see a shadow of it, which is a good eye on that. I mean, I definitely caught that. I mean, I seen this, but I was kind of waiting because I wanted to do this here first in the crater. But he did. He picked it out, and I seen it pretty much. I mean, it sticks right out, and you can see a shadow of it and everything. But as we know, not everything is what we see is sometimes it's different, especially when it comes to NASA's pictures, JPL, ESA, depending on how you look at it, or whose picture it really is, or all three if you like. But anyway, I've got there's several parts here I'm going to do. There's one that's here in this area. Okay. In fact, I'm going to show you right here what I'm going to have outlined, which is right there. Okay. So you can see right here, it's going to be here, down to here, and like pretty much into here a little bit, and on the edge of this. So, which includes this part here. Now, none of this stuff is going to be crystal clear, guys, but you're going to see how, just by adjusting this picture, you can get it to pop. Now, there's 4 or 5 different sections in this thing, so I'll try not to make this too long, but, and so let's zoom into this piece here. Let me just jump right into it. Let me see. All right. Now, we're just going to add a little saturation, which is not much at all. You barely even see a difference. Now, we're going to go ahead and equalize it and see what happens. Okay. Now, you can see these funky little, blacked out areas. I believe a lot of these, a lot of it is shade, and I'll give you that. But you can see, if you look closely, you can see like this green area. See them? Square, square, down here. Oh, this right in here. Right in here. It's just crazy how they do that stuff. Let me see something here if I can find this. But if you notice, I want you guys to see on the right picture here, see all this blurriness? All of it here. No matter where, I'm going to zoom in a little bit more. Now, see, you can see it more pronounced. See it? Pixelation is one thing, blur's another. You can just see it all over this picture, including around what looks like this monolith. So, you can just see like the different pictures. I mean, just different pixelations is what I'm trying to say. And that's all over the picture, so I get that because we're zoomed in. But you can definitely see the smudging out, see it? And just a blurriness all over this. So it's no wonder, that you're going to find different things in these. That's all there is to it. But anyway, let's jump in this a little bit more. I'm just going to jump in and go to each one of these so you guys can, let's try to get some rid of that. Okay. Okay. Now you can see something right here. It looks like, if you look now, remember I said these green spots. See it? Okay. Well, there's also something right in here, right inside that what looks like a big shadow of this monolith, and it's on this edge too, and it's all over the place. Okay. Now, let's invert this picture and see what we find. Well, all of a sudden it's, okay, now let's zoom in just a hair bit. And suddenly now there's not one, there's actually looks like something right here, and you can see where it actually has, it looks like something sticking out. See it? Like this, like it's a tower of some sort, like there's some big structure along with some kind of tower. But you can also see something here, and something here. So this may be a shadow, but I think it's more they're blocking out. At least that's what I would think. But you can see it here, and it's something that's it's definitely casting a shadow. Now, but if you look here, look at all these little tiny little pieces here standing out. There's here. Look at this, 1, 2, and then there's 1, 2, 3 as they get smaller. Here. Okay, now you can see there's still blur in these pictures. See them? And that's what I'm going to try to bring out. So you're going to see a lot of these white spots get even whiter. But again, notice these little different colors and stuff like that. Okay. Okay, so now what I wanted you to see was I was trying to bring out was these. See how like it's still in green, but you can start to see a little bit of. See it here? There's like 1, 2. There's like. See how like they blurred that part, but there's 1, 2, 3 little objects next to each other. This to me doesn't seem like it'd be something natural, just found, strewn around. It's something that I don't know. Let's call it intelligently made. I'm going to go for that. I mean, obviously it could be anything at this point, because keep in mind, guys, I can do this, and you're just seeing the flip-flop, so to speak, of all of these areas. But because you can see it's blurred out, there's definitely something here, and they're doing everything they can to block it out. If there's nothing there, why block it? So by doing this, you can actually see there's like these little structures, and there's like little things all over this thing. See how there's round things as well as just, you can see that right now it's more contrasted, but you can still see the shadow of that thing. Let me see here if I can. Okay. See it right there? I mean, it's not as clear as it should be, but you can see like there's things in a row that it doesn't look like something would be done by nature. And there's something big right here. I don't know what that is. Let me go back a little bit here, see if I can. Okay. It's something there, and I don't know what that is. I don't know what exactly what that would be, but you can actually see some of these things look like they're raised off the ground. See it? Like it's actually casting a shadow. See that? So, and they're almost pretty consistent as far as shadowing. See how the shadows here, shadows there? It depends on the height of the whatever it is too. But you can see it like it's all pixelated out right here. And see how it goes like over the hair and the hair, even though it's in this white area. See it? So whatever this may be more than one building, because it looks like there's a little shadow or something there. I could be wrong on that, but if you notice, this what looked like a shadow in the original picture is now, see it? There's actually something there, smudged out, pixelated, see it? But now when you change it around, it's not this huge thing here and a shadow. There's actually something here. And see how it's white? Think about that for a minute, guys. It's white. Why would any shadow be white? Okay, well, that's the key. And that's what you got to understand. Okay. See how it's right there, and it's got a shadow. Why would something be white there? Unless it was blotched out, or it's simply a shadow. And this is the opposite. So this is where it gets fun. Even if you have to switch these things around, because sometimes these things are ghosted, which means they're trying to negative them out of the picture. So by flip-flopping it around, by inverting it and inverting it, you can see if the actual object is in the picture or it's been hidden out of the picture, and you can bring it out either way. So, it's anybody's guess. But as you can see, I mean, compared to this picture, it looks like there's nothing there. But you can see a lot of pixelation and a lot of blurring. If there's nothing there, guys, and, then I don't know why that would be like that. So, and that's my point. I mean, go this, that, and this. Okay? See all these lines right here coming down? There's all these different little, there's like 1, 2, and then there's 1, 2, 3 round objects. I mean, I don't think that's going to be just quite made by nature, or, we think of nature, we think of trees and everything else, but as far as like just naturally there, nothing, in other words, nobody intelligently put that there, what have you. Look way up here too at the top of the picture. See, that's kind of like, as you can see something coming down. Let me see if I can zoom in on it again one more time. It may be a little bit more pixelated, but let's see what happens. But see, you can see something's there. It's just, but they see how they blotched it out again? But something's there. I gotta love NASA, and everybody else has got their hands up in this thing. All right. Let's move on to the next one. I think it's up here. Yeah, it's up here. Which would be in this spot. It would be right about here. See it right here? It would be right in this area. Okay, I'm going to back out so you can see it. It'd be right in this area. And you can see where I'm just going around here. Okay? Now again, you won't see all these things really clear, so I get that. Let's do this. Well, my bad. That's not what I'm looking for either. Let me see. Okay. Okay. There she is. Alright. Let's move that down. We don't need that. Alright. Okay. Nothing really there, but you can see some pixelation in this as well. I mean, if you look up real close, see it, like all the blurring and everything else. Now, a lot of these things you will not see clearly, but you be the judge whether you think this is just something that should be naturally just the way the rocks have fallen, or if it's something else. But you can see right here, it's like all like blurry and stuff. Look, this looks like it's raised off the ground. See it? And it looks like there's something dark or something under it. And it's pixelated, but look at all this blurring to the right. Look at it all. See it? Like they did their best to do whatever they could to hide this stuff. See, I'm going to try to darken it and see if we can bring out the shapes a little bit more. Give it a little blur. But see, like these weird shapes here. There's just... Okay. there's just these weird... Look, it actually looks like it comes down, like it's got like a kind of a rectangle shape to it, and got this long piece sticking out. This one's a little harder to see, and I get that. But you can see right here, like it's all... Let me go back to the original. Okay. Let's go back to this one here. It's better. But you can see something like right all in a row, like there's like... Now, these might actually be in this picture, but you just can't see them. But see how they're like blurred out and there's something triangular here or something like that? See it? Almost kind of like a pyramid shape, but not quite. But you can see like they just... Pixelation, blur. Blur, pixelation. Same, this is like blurred and there's more pixelation down here. So you don't know if it's actually in this picture or not. That's why you should invert just in case it comes through. Now you can see like something, like see these right here? So you can see something right here. Right here, it's like really contrasted, so I get that. But you can see these other, it's like they did this one blur. But there's several things in a row. What are they trying to hide? And like I said, you can see these right here, these weird shapes. See this right here? Kind of looks like it's got like a bird wing kind of thing to it. See it? Okay, there's something right here. There's something over here. And unfortunately, you can't bring too much of it out. So there's not a whole lot you can do about that. Kind of, let's see if we can bring that out. But you get the idea. Let me back out a little bit. That might help a little bit. Now, this one you really don't see too much in, but there is some weird things in this, like some different shapes. There's something right there. I don't know if you guys seen this. See, like this, it's got like this weird, it's either, well, when it was backed out, it kind of looked like it was more of an octagonal shape, like an octagon, but see, now it looks more of a square, but it is blurred out. See, it's just a way that's, now this thing's here, look at this right here, overhanging. This looks like it's actually off the ground some. I don't know. It's strange, man. It really is. I believe the next one's over here, but let me see. I could be wrong. It might be underneath. Let me see. Okay. Which would be right over here. And be just below it. Be in this area here. See it? Be just in here. See? If you look right here, you can see the blur. Look at this. And unfortunately, you're not going to see too much, but this might actually be a little bit different for you guys. Like as far as... Let me see if we can do this. Okay. Now, right off the bat, you know, hit the equalize, see if you can't pull anything out of that. Blur it up a little bit. Invert. Now, this is what's, you know, you can see like these straight lines going across, and it doesn't look like much of anything, but you can see what looks like they've done. Man, they just, oh my God. Look at the different colors here where they've hidden a lot of things. Okay? And you can see this is where that spot is, where it's really blurry. Right here in this spot on the right picture. You can see where it's all blurry. That's where this is. Okay? Let me see if I can. Okay. Now you can start to see something right there when I put a little more darkness in. There's something here, but we just can't see it. And it's unfortunate that it's like that, but you can just see like there's something here that's been, like it's been ghosted out. Like they tried their best to hide it, and they, actually, to be honest with you, they did a great job of it. There's something there. Now, is it something? I'm not sure, but I don't know if you guys noticed this. Like this right here overhanging, it's like this perfect circle hanging out. Let me see if I can see it. It's right there. You'll even see it in the regular picture. See it? It's like overhanging. Let me just, well, let's blur it. But see it right there? It's like round, kind of overhanging this crater or this dock area. Not sure what this is here. See, it's like, and you can see where it's all blurred in this dock area. Why do you suppose that is? I mean, you know, see, like this kind of pops. I don't know what that's just. It might be just part of the actual side of the crater. Call it what you want. But why is this completely blurred out right here? Now, we may not be able to find everything like really clean and like standing out, but we know for a fact something's been hidden. Look at even right here. Like you don't really see it that good, but all of a sudden, little dark, and all of a sudden something starts to pop. So you really can't see too much in that one. And I get that, you know. Now this one here should be up around here. Should be in this area here. Or I could be wrong. Let me see. I think it was, okay. Let me see where we're at here. Okay. Alright, let's bring this down. Bring it down here. Alright. Right in this area here. This is right on the edge. Right over here. And you can see where this is in this picture. Okay. And you look right, this is what I'm kind of puzzled about. This is kind of, fudged out right here. See this? Now, I really don't get into too much of that. You can see it right here. There's not really anything here. It looks like just a bunch of wear marks, meaning just the way the, who knows, but it's blurred here. Like I said, it won't be in that picture, but you can see like these little pixelations and stuff. See, there's like this blurriness all over this. Okay. I don't know if this is the spot, but they kind of make a little boo-boo on this. Not a whole lot, and there's not a whole lot of definition of what you're going to see here, but let me see if I can't bring this out a little bit for you. Okay. Okay, let's see if we can blur it up a little bit. Okay. I found this a little strange because things started to pop out here a little bit. And I mean, literally. See how like it looks like this is actually elevated? It's above the actual landscape. There's something right in here. See like there's some kind of different shapes and long things here. There's something right there that's blurred out. Okay. Okay. See, like there's something around here. Looks like a pipe or something sticking out. This looks like it's actually sticking out of this. Okay. Alright, I'm going a little too far here. Let me go back. Alright. But see it right here? It's like kind of like this weird thing sticking out. And you look way up in here. There's something like rectangular right there. See that? And there's something hidden right here. It's actually got a square. Some kind of round thing sticking out of it. And it looks like something oval above it. Let me see if I can't. I'm going to go back to the normal. Let me see here. See, like it's like you can actually see it right here. There's a circle, and something else, and it's oval right there. See it? Rectangular shaped, rather. Well, at least right here it is. This is like, I think this is just a rock. It's casting something, but meaning just a shadow. But you can start to see it right there. See it? And there's something right above it. Okay. And when you invert it, suddenly it looks like there's something right there. And it has like a rectangular shape, but you can see this right here, which is really odd. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's like kind of square, but it's got like this pipe kind of thing going this way. Okay. Look at this. Looks like a triangle sitting here. There's some kind of pots. There's like all these different little things all on the edge of this. Now, what this is, see, like it looks like the pipe is actually cracked or something here. I don't know, guys. But this is, I mean, it clearly looks like it's standing above. See how like it's ghosted out right there? See it? It's like ghosted out and pixelated. You can't see that. Okay? See it? It's not there. Suddenly now you can see this thing, and it looks like it's got an opening, but it looks like it's either purposely made like a V in it, a cut V, or if it's broken or whatever. I don't know. But you can clearly see there's objects on here. Now, I couldn't tell you what they are, but and this in the background is clearly something intelligently made. I mean, it doesn't look like something that's. And like I said, I'll try to bring it down a little bit here, see if that makes any difference. But you can see it right there, and it's like rounded here, and it kind of like almost like a rounded corner and square. There's something right in here. I don't know, guys. I mean, you can just see something's there. I mean, there's something way down here too. I can't see if I can find it where it is. I see this right here. There's all kinds of things here. These don't look like too much. It may just be simply the actual surface. But here it just seems a little. I don't know. That doesn't seem like it's natural. But you can see something sticking up here. There's clearly something here. There's something round, and it looks like it goes into the ground there. There's something right here. There's something in that background there, like I said. I don't know. All right. Let's move on. I think it's the last one. Okay. This one right down here in the bottom. Now, you don't see them too much in this one here, but they make this small goof up. Okay, and you can see all the fudging, and that's just, well, that's just NASA. But that's just right in this area down in here. Watch this, okay. You can see this right here, right there. See it? 1, 2, this one here, okay. Okay. Invert it. Now you still see all that blur, see that? Okay. Alright. There's a little screw up right here. There's actually something there. Now I'm going to see if I can't pull it out just a hair bit better here. Let me see if I can't bring that out just a hair bit better. Okay. I don't know if I can bring that any better than that, but they actually make a little boo-boo right here. There's actually something, you can see there's something right here. there's something right here. You can see like this weird shape thing here. There's something here. And you can see what they really blurred out right there. Oh, let's go back a little bit. Okay, it's all blurred. Okay. There's something right in here that doesn't make sense. It's like a... Okay. So we can add a little enhancement to that. Well, let's do it this way. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. You can actually see something around here, but there was actually what looked like, and for some reason I can't bring it out now, but there's actually, looks like it was like coming down like this, coming up, and it was like two little areas like right here. Let me see if I can back it up just here, see if that makes a difference. Go back to it. Alright, so you can see it's completely blurred out right there. But it looked like some kind of shape. It was definitely intelligently made. It was not at all. Okay. You can see something there. I mean, you really can't. I brought it out better than this, but it looked like it came down right up here, and it had like openings right here where they really botched this up. I'm going to blur it for a little bit. There's something there, but see it right here? Like it's got a body to it right here? I don't know if that's just the layout or just the landscape itself, but look at this. It looks like it's round, and it comes down to here. I don't know if you guys see that, but it's... Let me see if I can go back out of this here. You see, like, you don't see that at all. See how they did their best to pixelate this thing? Okay. Alright. See, now you can suddenly see something like take shape kind of thing. See it? Is it nothing? Is it just a landscape? Is it just... is it an object sitting there? I don't know, guys. You tell me. I mean, it's hard to tell because it could be just the surface. But you can see where they had something here. It went up. Something went up over here. Something's in here. I don't know. Okay. Like I said, it's just like... You can just see something's really blurred out right there. But you can see something's there, and you can see where it's all green. This is where they really try to botch this thing up. They really went out of their way to try to mess with this thing bad. But you get the idea. I mean, there you go, guys. Like I said, they did a crazy job of really trying to mess with this picture. I got to admit, they did a good job of it. Like I said, good for them, bad for us. But this is just the 4 or 5 areas that I did just looking for this thing. And I'm going to tell you right now, there may be a part 3 because there's actually more to this thing than meets the eye, and it's all over this thing. Whether you find a group of something or just a couple single little pieces, like in here you can see like the bunch of the, like I said, like they're in a row. There's 1, 2 in the middle of the screen right here, and then there's 1, 2, 3. They get smaller, probably because they get more distance away. But there's something right there, something all in here. And if you look at just the way they're laid out, like they blurred this out, but there's 1, 2, 1, 2. There's like all these things right here. Look at this. Going down. Here. Here. And here's that tower. It looks like a tower casting some kind of shadow. It looks like a bigger end, and then it comes up to like a point. Which I thought was really odd because, look. It looks like there's something huge here, and there's a shadow. Well, it's true. There is something there, but there's 2 or 3 things there. But there's also this right here, which is really wild. Okay? And like I said, when you hit it, all of a sudden you see something here. Okay? It's right there, and it's casting a white shadow. Doesn't make much sense. Okay. And like I said, when you invert it, suddenly you can see where they pixelated. Pixelated. They try to blotch something out right there, but it's right there, and it's got what looks like something large, and then sticks out. Something sticks out of there, and I believe this is something very large, and it's casting a shadow, because you see whatever this is, suddenly this has got a shadow. Whatever this is seems to be the shadow of that. So you could just see where there's little things sticking out all over the place here. See it? It's just like a bunch of little things. Now, you know, you guys be the judge. You let me know what you guys think. Because like I said, I'm just trying to bring these things to light, and and let you guys pull this apart yourself, see what you think it is. But like I said, all of these are in here. Whether we can agree that these are what they are, I think we can agree that not all of these things in this picture are just natural. I believe a lot of them are intelligently made, just like inside this crater. I don't believe that's all just natural, meaning just the way the moon became what it is. I think there's something more to it than that. I'm going to keep my eye on this thing anyway, and I'm going to go over some more parts of it. And if I find anything else, you'll see a part 3. It may not be right away, but there'll be another one. But anyway, guys, like as usual, I appreciate all your comments. So if you can, leave them down below. Let me know what you guys think. I will leave a link. Actually, you could probably get it right off the first one. But if you want, I'll still leave a link to this picture. You guys can eyeball it yourself. Let me know what you think. With that, I'm going to let you go, and I will see you next pick.